Well, hey everybody, it's Gio, and I am coming to you from London, England, and specifically, I am sitting in my hotel room here at the London Heathrow Marriott. And I wanted to give you a quick little video and talk about this particular hotel. So, if you're a traveler coming through Heathrow and you're looking for a place to stay and you decide to pick the London Heathrow Marriott Hotel, there's a few things you should know about that I've discovered, as well as Juan Carlos, over the last 2 nights that we stayed here on our way heading south. We picked this hotel for price and convenience. Let's talk about price point, convenience, all of those things. As it relates to Heathrow Airport, there are a number of hotels that you can choose from, many of which are actually attached to the airport. This hotel is in fact not one of those. So that means when you arrive into Heathrow, you're going to need to get transportation from the airport to the hotel. The Marriott does not provide a free shuttle service. That's something we didn't know when we booked, so we had to look at other alternatives. Of course, you can take a cab, which we did when we arrived. The cab ride was about 22 pounds from the airport to here, which is technically less than 2 miles, so a little pricey. The other option is Uber. We looked at Uber, and the Uber was going to be about 40 pounds. So it was almost double the price of a cab. Upon further discovery, after staying here for a couple nights, we ended up taking the bus from Heathrow to here. And the reason we did that was it was convenient and it was very inexpensive. The bus was only about 1.75 pounds. And the bus that runs to this hotel from Heathrow is called 111. So bus number 111 from Terminal 2. You can board it, you pay right on board, easy, convenient to get here. The caveat to that is it is a bus, it is busier because it is less expensive. And if you're traveling with a lot of luggage, you may want to reconsider that. Just FYI. Putting out this advertisement for Hotel E-Shuttle that's on the hotel lobby elevator doors. And this is what the Marriott recommends. A little bit of advice if you're going to use this. It's definitely not very expensive. However, you need to book it well in advance. We tried several times, and if you try to book it at the time you're wanting to leave, on average, the wait was 30 to 40 minutes. Why did we do the bus, and why were we back and forth to Heathrow? Well, we decided to stay here for price point because we wanted to save a little money rather than staying in London. London is about 2 times to 3 times the price that you will pay if you stay out here near the airport. What does that mean? Well, obviously, if you're staying in London, you've got the convenience of being right there in the city and right near everything, and you can go out of your hotel, hop on the tube, and get pretty much anywhere in the city within minutes. However, if you're staying out here near Heathrow like we did, you need to plan in advance for time to get into London from here. And there's a couple different options for you, so let me go over those. One is you can go from the hotel here back to Heathrow, to the airport, and you could take what's called the Heathrow Express. The Heathrow Express is a train that goes direct into Paddington Station in London, and it only takes about 15 minutes. So that's very convenient. However, you're going to pay for that convenience. We found the price for the Paddington Express was about 50 pounds per person if you don't book it in advance. Now, you can save a lot of money if you book those tickets in advance. The other option is to take the tube. And the tube is London, Great Britain's subway system. Now, that's less expensive and also convenient, but you need to get from the hotel, again, to Heathrow Airport in the Terminal 2-3 area and go to the underground and board a train that takes you into different stations in and around London. So that's another great convenient way of getting into the city, which we did. The other options are obviously cab and or Uber. Ubers and cabs are going to cost you well over £100 from here to get into London proper. There's a number of ways that you can get into the city. The most convenient way, again, being the Heathrow Express, that being the most expensive, and or the tube and the underground. Simple, easy to get in. However, that's going to take you a little longer. We found taking the tube took us roughly an hour to get into the city from here. But again, if you plan and your timing is right, you can save a lot of money by staying out here near the airport rather than staying in London. Again, that's going to be your judgment. This was our decision that we decided to make. Now let's talk about the London Heathrow Marriott Hotel. Is it worth it? There's a few things that we discovered staying here over the 2 nights that we were here that we want to share with you as it relates to the hotel, the comfort, the food, the service, all of those things. So we're going to give you a quick little room tour right now. Stay tuned because I'm going to come back and tell you my thoughts about the room, the comfort, etc. Here's your main entrance. And in this room, you've got an open air closet with a few hangers, which is great. Ironing board, iron. There is an in-room safe. However, we tried and tried and tried to no avail. We could not get the safe to work. And just opposite the entrance on the other side is your bathroom. And there's a couple things I'm going to point out in here, but it is relatively comfortable as far as bathrooms go. You have a single vanity, your commode, plenty of storage space on the counters here, and a nice big mirror. And then you have the walk-in shower. I'm going to point out the challenge with the walk-in shower here, and that is, if you look, we've been using the place. That little bath mat is completely soaking wet. And it's a design flaw, just FYI. The door that's on the shower is not a full door. It's a curved door, and it's meant, I guess, when you're in there to kind of close it over partially to block the water, because it's a rain head shower up here. However, it doesn't completely cover, and it's a very narrow shower, so even with this closed, you're bumping into it. And regardless, the water just comes pouring out onto the floor. So you constantly have a wet floor. Little design flaw, but I'm pointing it out. Again, the shower's great. The water pressure is great. Temperature is great. You get nice hot water, which is fantastic. But a little strange. I've never seen a shower door like this in all of my travels. All right, walking into the main salon. Forgive the luggage everywhere. We are leaving today. But this is the king bed. And you do have your night tables on either side with drawers, which is great. There are USB ports and UK plugs. So another tip from us, if you're traveling from outside the UK, don't forget your converter. You get a full-size mirror, your little luggage rack, TV. Inside that cabinet, you do have a mini fridge. I'll show you that. So that's convenient. And then you have some shelves, and there's a drawer down there. That's it. There's not a dresser per se in the room. And then you have a nice workstation. Hi, Juan Carlos. You do have a coffee maker and a tea kettle. That's important. And you get the little supplies, which is great. And a little seating area. It's been well used. I'll leave it at that. And some interesting artwork on the wall. So again, the room is spacious, well appointed. Juan Carlos wanted to pop on here. He had a couple comments about the transportation in London. So tell everybody what you were saying to me.
So I was thinking that if you stay here, you're gonna spend more money on transportation than if you stayed on the city. I stayed on the city before many years ago. It was very convenient because I just could walk everywhere or take the tube. So you would spend more money here on transportation, although saying in the city is a lot more expensive than the transportation. So it's that balance. Also, if you're saying and if you're coming to London and don't really want or can go to the city because time restrictions or whatever, then maybe it's just better to just stay here.
Yeah, for the convenience of being near the airport. But yeah, he's absolutely right. You are going to spend quite a bit of money. We probably spent an additional
at least $200.
At least $200 for the two of us going back and forth to London over the last 2 days. However, we would have spent way more than that by booking a hotel room in London.
Yeah, but if you're saying maybe just one night or 2 nights, and those nights are gonna cost like $100 per night over the price
that we're paying here, yeah,
then maybe it's worth.
Yeah, then it would be convenient. So yeah, we encourage you to do your own research. We just wanted to kind of share with you our thoughts and opinions about staying here. How did you find the hotel? Comfortable for you? You happy with it?
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah.
The only thing that is the air conditioning is not like too strong, so it gets a little warm.
Yeah, it got a lot warm for me for sure. And we even turned it down to like 66, and it just never was able to get cool. The lobby area, Carluccio's, has a little to-go counter here, offering little sundries, beverages, coffees, croissants, etc. They also have the full-service restaurant here in the lobby. And if you do breakfast included with your stay, this is where you come for your breakfast. want to jump onto. We've eaten breakfast here each day, and the food is great.
Here at Carluccios, which is funny because Carluccio, it's a way in Costa Rica that people call people with name Carlos, Carluccio.
Uh,
Mhm,
the service has been great.
mhm.
Again, pretty basic stuff here at the Marriott, but a comfortable and clean place to stay. So overall, would I recommend the Marriott London Heathrow Hotel to you to stay at? Sure. It is a convenient place to London Heathrow. If you're doing a connection flight in and out, or you're only here for a couple days, similar to us, we're here for 2 nights, and then we're heading down to Southampton to get on a cruise. We found it much more convenient to stay here and more cost effective than going into London proper. The Marriott hotel here also honors all of your Marriott reward points. So if you're a Marriott Reward or Bonvoy member, you can utilize all of those here. So overall, we enjoyed our stay here at the Marriott London Heathrow Airport. With that being said, as we always say on our channel, happiness
This is
is
a
a
lifestyle.
lifestyle. We appreciate you watching. Hopefully you found our video helpful. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. All of those things are important.
Share.
Share it. Yeah, absolutely. And stay tuned for more tips and tricks from us. And by the way, if you didn't know, I am a travel planner, which means I could help you plan your vacation and or booking here in London, England as well. So
He planned our entire vacation here.
I did a lot of work on it. With that being said, we're going to get out of here. Talk to you later. Be well, everyone.